Here we are on the pitch, upper semifinal time. Got the Wolves versus the Squirrels. Squirrels in blue, Wolves in red, or orange, excuse me. That's going to be an interesting match. And that's an opening goal right away for the Swit.
What a nice opening goal for the Wolves for Swit. They're just strong off kickoff. Squirrels start off strong. Let's see if it's anything like last series and see how important that first goal is.
First goal of the series. That's been the kind of narrative all night. That usually takes the game, so I'm predicting a Wolves 1-0 victory, or a game 1 victory, it seems. Double commit from Skell and Swit. Blaze giving me the corner. I'm sure both these teams are a little bit cold. Not going to be as peak as they were earlier. Like after the click after the game 3 for the Wolves, but never mind, Illusion's still on top of it.
Yeah, Illusion still on top of it. Gets a nice flip reset and then ground pinch. Gets it past two defenders and we're caught off guard. Just not quite expecting that. And the Wolves will make a convincing 2-0 within the first 30 seconds.
Ball gonna go off the ceiling. Zapper can't quite reach it. It's gonna be Skell's ball to attack. Blade there finds the net. Maybe Illusion with the save. Trying to get a follow-up touch on that one. Swit there to help out. Skell trying to get it past Zapper. Zapper in the corner, getting bumped around. Illusion solo play, not quite there. Blade gets the save. See how this one goes. Blade down to Zapper, almost a great pass. Goes to Illusion though, just with save.
Good save from Disman, but still a shot from Skell. And the Wolves making a strong statement here in game number one, going up 3-0.
Strong statement indeed. Let's see how that works out for them. So we're here. Now.
Game
Zapper.
number one.
Illusion. Trying to get something going.
Zapper with a shot. Skell is going to try to clear it away. Good backboard defense here from the Wolves. Looking strong game one. The Squirrels still looking very slow, but having some decent shots. They're just getting outpaced by the Wolves in this game. It's going to be over to Switch here. Just barely overshoots it. It's going to be back to Skell. Swit's going to be there, but just slightly high. Zapper's going to be able to make it clear out. It's going to be over to Discman. He's going to come back out to Illusion. Going to take it slow and steady here. Still a lot of time on the clock. Burn up 3 goals. I just want to wait it out, go slow, take for time, take possession, and get those plays going. However, Discman is going to try to get a shot, but can't quite find it. A Zapper will find it. Good passing play and shot from the Squirrels to get their first in the series.
Zapper just cuts it past Illusion. Swit all alone. So 2 defenders, he gets it over to find the net. First goal. They still have 3 minutes to find 2 goals.
Yeah, very possible. I mean, very much earlier tonight we've seen coming back down to 2 goals, a lot less time, very possible. However, the Squirrels are going to have to not get scored on, which they do from Illusion. The Wolves are making a strong statement here.
Definitely a great pass from Swit. Illusion finds the angle. Nobody was expecting the ball to land there. They were thinking a backboard touch. Not quite a shot immediately. There it is. 4th goal for the Wolves. Have a high scoring series, just like we had earlier on tonight. Ball's gonna bounce. Try to get centered. Zapper's gonna have a touch in the air. Straight to Blade. Blade take it to the net. Illusion's gonna pop it up. Discman's there. It's gonna be centered. Blade maybe a bump. Not quite can do. Zapper no boost. This should be a goal for the Wolves if they can get the right bounce. Maybe, maybe not. It's gonna fall slowly into the hole.
Yeah, Zapper, Squirrels need something. They need to start playing a little bit more aggressive. They're starting out really slow here. They need to pick up the pace at some point. Switch is going to get a nice double, but can't quite find it. It's going to be over to Skell, back to Zapper. But the Wolves are just going to keep it in, keep the offensive pressure, and offensive pressure come from Wolves. What a great touchdown. Can't quite find it. Going to go back out to Switch. Yeah, can't quite off the shot. Great offensive pressure here from the Wolves, but this man's just going to slow play it out. See if they can do. As Skell's going to find it mid. Is there anyone there? Not. There is! And Illusion's going to make it 5-1.
Illusion with the shot. Skell into the corner. Just can't quite get the corner read. there we have it. Goal from the Wolves, 5th of the game. We're looking to close out game 1 with a bang.
Yeah, look at close out game 1. I mean, I think they looked a little shaky to start the last year's. The Wolves coming out strong, showing us what they're made of, what they're capable of. As Skell's going to try to get another, can't quite find the read. The Wolves' offensive pressure has been completely outpacing the Squirrels. Squirrels have just been getting outpaced this entire game. They really need to do something here to not let themselves slip.
Trying not to slip is definitely important. We'll see how they can finish up this game 1. Even if it's a loss, maybe they can change things going into game number 2. Just total 4 losses they get before they lose the series. Swit. Pinch. That might be in. No, blade's already up in the air. Trying to get the read. Discman trying to get a shot. Can't quite get it.
Can't quite get it. It's all good as a redirect might go in. Can't quite find it. And the Squirrels would be nice if they were to get something here. Just nice momentum booster. It's going to be blocked out. And the Wolves looking real good, but Zapper is going to be able to find the back of the net, and the Squirrels still have something to say.
The Squirrels have something to say. They're still in it. They're still fighting. Let's see if they can tie in game 1 or if they'll just have to go next. So far,
Yeah,
Zapper still playing his best. I mean, he was playing great in the first series, getting so many goals on so many shots. A lot of pressure from him. Sure, he'll have to keep it up in order to win this one. Illusion, though, finds a shot. It's off the post. Skell there to finish it up.
The Wolves' offensive pressure has just been insane this game. Just finding the pass, baiting out the Squirrels' defense. And the Squirrels, they have to get something going. They have to play probably just a bit quicker to block out this Wolves offense. Over to Blade. It's going to get it. Blade's going to find the shot. Can't quite get it. It's going to be over to Swit. Been making plays all game. Sweat and Illusion are just impressive. The Squirrels, I think, really need to step it up just a little bit. Step up the plays, go a little bit faster. They had some great looks. They just need to keep it up. There's their chance. A nice goal for the road would be important here for the Squirrels, just to get something to not make game 1 feel as big of a loss. But the Wolves don't want to make that happen.
Swit trying to get a center. Zapper's just going to be AFK for a little bit. He's going to drop down. Squirrels will lose game 1. Wolves will take it 5-1, 6-2. My bad. I was off by a goal each. Illusion, 700 score. Definitely pulling up for his squad. They are trying to run down the Squirrels indeed. We'll have to see how the Squirrels try to fight back. Game number 2, though. It's best of 7. Maybe we'll see timeouts. Maybe we won't. The last Game 7 series, we saw none at all.
Yeah, very impressive. I'm assuming if we go that far, we're going to see some timeouts here in this one. It's just there's been a theme of teams not calling out timeouts, but I think they're very helpful, so I think we'll see some here. And the Squirrels, just kind of slow start to game 1. They're going to have to speed things up if they want to beat this tough Wolves squad.
This Wolves team is indeed very tough. Have to see how they do in fighting back against them. Game number 2. We'll see how it goes. I think opening goal, it still matters quite a bit.
Yeah, opening goal still matters a lot. As we're waiting for the teams to get in. Here is now they're all in. We're going to get started here with game number 2. Can the Wolves take another, or will the Squirrels tie the series? It's going to be...
in the corner. Skell tries to get a touch. Discman maybe a double hits it to the ceiling. Is Blade going to find the touch? No, Illusion with the save. Squirrels trying to get pressure here early. There's Zapper on the ball. Gets 50 by Swit. Ball is floating in the middle. Skell, nothing. It's going to be a free touch for Zapper. He's going to put it in the corner. Swit gets a touch on it, though. Looks like Squirrels are early pressure here. Help them find a goal. I mean, a clear could be dangerous. That's a shot on for Blade.
What a great start to game number 2 for the Squirrels. Discman sends it out to Exotic's. Illusion gets not the best clear, and Exotic will put the Squirrels on first in game number 2.
take the first goal. Kickoff win as well. Zapper with a slow play. Trying to get a shot on that. Won't land. It's going to be slightly off. Demos are coming out from the Squirrels. Discman shoots it high as well. Blade trying to follow Swit with a good clear. Zapper, will he be back or will Swit find the net? Just trying to be a center attempt. Nobody's there. She's going to roll midfield. A little interesting as Zapper tries to get a solo play. Double tap. Can't quite get it. Blade can't finish as well.
Yeah, the offensive pressure coming from Squirrels a lot more impressive than last game. We're finally getting some looks. They're finally playing up to the Wolves' speed here. Asweta's going to be able to get the backboard clear out. Just past one Squirrel. Trying to get past another. Can't quite find it. Zapper's going to be able to try to pass it mid. But it's denied by Skull. And Discman's going to try to pop it up. But it's going to go out to Blade, who keeps the attack going for the Squirrels.
Blade tries to find the shot. It will find the net. 2-0 lead here for the Squirrels.
Yeah, just a bit of a misread from the Wolves defense. Blade gets a light shot and just not the best read, just a little misread, and the Wolves down 0-2.
Illusion with the kickoff win. Skull's trying to follow that one up. See if he can get a shot on Swit there. Saved by the Squirrels defense. See Zapper here. Taking a dribble for himself over Swit. Scale's there. Disc trying to cut that off. Blade's going to be all alone. Swit up in the air. Has the redirect attempt. Flip! No shot on. It's going to be saved.
Saved away. The Squirrels defense looking a lot stronger than game one. Offensively, defensively, the Squirrels are looking like they came to play. They look warmed up, and they were kind of shocked off his whole squad as they have another. What a shot placement from Blade.
What a shot from Blade indeed. Places it right under Illusion. He wasn't expecting that placement. It's going to bring them 3-0 lead here. Seems like we're going to go back and forth with big score games.
Back and forth with big score games, but can the Wolves get
I'll go.
something out of this? As Illusion's going to flip reset past one. Anyone there? No double fake. Can't quite get it. As Zapper's going to be able to clear it out to Skell, who can't quite find the read. Discman's going to be able to keep it in. Back to Zapper. See if they can get anything going. And Zapper's going to play it low. And the Squirrels will go for complete opposite from last game.
Complete opposite indeed. Zapper just dunks too. Must be working the bench press or something. 4-0 here for the Wolves. I wonder who's going to get 6 goals next game. Seems this one has been the Squirrels.
And Wolves still scoreless. Complete opposite from last game as Discman adds another, and we're not even halfway into the second game.
Seems like this Wolves team loves goals, either if it's for them or not for them. A lot of the goals were scored in their first series as well. But, you know, that's what happens. Some games just aren't the best. Some games you peak, some games you don't. Swit might have found the first goal. Zapper's back in time. Save it. Illusion trying to get something centered for Swit. Never mind, it's for Skell. Shot on. It's wide. Illusion to the corner. Bang away. Blade to Zapper. Zapper just over his head. We're going to see. Blade can't get that. Skell. No goal, though, from the Wolves.
The Wolves still scores this game, and here's a chance. Oh, deflected! Deflected, saved away from the Squirrels. How is that not in the net? As Exot's going to keep it, but here's still a chance for Wolves. No! The Squirrels defense has been coming in absolutely insane in this game, too.
Zapper going to play slow. Almost gets pinched in his own net. Flick comes just in time. Illusion. Musty attempt. It's going to be cleared out by Discman. There's Skell getting a touch on, but cleared by Zapper. Straight into that. No, saved by Swit. Blaze there to follow up. Ball in the midfield. No, Skell is there. Switya trying to do something. This ball rolling. Zapper trying to get saved. It's there. Blade may have an open net if he can get the ball. Can't quite. Skell. Discman for the 6th goal of the game. Gonna put it high. Zapper to finish. Not quite.
And almost a shot down the other end for the Wolves. Just got saved away by Blade, but now there's a chance for Wolves. They would be next to get a goal, but Skell misses, and Zapper will make it 6-0 for the Squirrels.
Zapper with the bang. 6-0. We're going to expect Wolves to get 2 here. It will be the same goal line. Otherwise, Squirrels will have the aggregate score lead. Goals, at least. Swit trying to get something to happen. Ball's going to roll. Skell up in the air. It's a flip. Trying to use it. Can't quite. Zapper Has one. One back. Can't quite get there. Swit might have a double tap here over Discman. He does. 6-1 Brazil setup.
Yeah, nice setup, nice double switch. Yeah, soloing some life from the Wolves in game 2. Catches Discman off guard, and it's going to be an easy slot for Swit.
Here we go. Ball's going to roll. It's going to be a tough win for Skell. Played in his own area. Zapper looking for the bang for the Brazil. Swit's going to save that one. Go up the sidewall, looking for a clear of his own. This can be centered. Illusion's going to take that one, looking for a sidewall redirect. Zapper's in position. Zapper looking for a double. Will he find the angle? No, he won't.
A great opportunities come out for the Squirrels. The Wolves need to just adjust to the Squirrels' adjustments here. For doing great in game 1, but then the Squirrels decided to lock in and change some things up, and now the Wolves have to find a way to respond as the Brazil attempt gets denied. And denied again. Illusion's just going to clear it out. And the Wolves are probably thinking how they can change some things up here to get past the Squirrel squad.
Now, it's in the corner. It's going to be a Squirrels victory. No timeout for sure coming out here, so it's only 1-1. But, it's still anyone's game. Best of 5 now. We're basically at, just like everyone played all regular season. We played 2 games for practically nothing. Zapper, 700 score, 2 goals on 5 shots. Played exotic, getting a hat trick for himself. Just overall dominant performance from the Squirrels. Wolves, I'm sure they'll adjust. It's all about adjusting to the other team's adjustments.
Yeah, and that's the game. Rock League is a war back and forth, trying to figure out the other team's doing and making sure yourself is in the right position to get those counters. As Squirrels, very convincingly, they had some insane saves on defense and even better offensive pressure. The Wolves just need to step it up, kind of play like how they were doing in game 1, and I think they can play it definitely a lot closer.
Definitely can be a lot closer. We're going to head over to DFH Stadium for this game number 3. Ready to get onto it. See how it continues.
Yep. See how it goes. Squirrels or Wolves gonna take the lead in the series after this game. We'll see what's happening here as kickoff begins in game 3.
Ball, trying to get something going. Not quite anything yet. No kickoff goal. Skell's going to have some possession in the air. Sees Illusion in the midfield. Challenged by Blade. Is that going to float in? No, it's not. Swit with a great defensive read. Zapper, though, finds the net. No! Illusion back just in time. Zapper's going to control this ball. Try to get midfield. Good bumps. Discman gets bumped. Excuse me. Zapper trying to chase all he can with no boost. Just keep any pressure on this ball. He's going to float midfield to see how the Squirrels respond.
Yeah, and Wolves looking to find some offensive pressure. Had some good looks on defense. Now it's time to see doing offense, but it's going to be blocked away by Squirrel. Zapper trying to get something going. Going to be out to Discman, who's going to clear it along to the other side, back out to Blade. Blade's going to take control, but can't quite get another hit. Going to get over to Skell. It's going to take possession of the ball. Up in the air they go. Let's see what they can do. I've got a flip reset, trying to play it low. Gets a 50, out to Zapper. Zapper's going to try to make a goal happen. Can't quite find it. Gets blocked. Out to Blade. Blade's going to be up. Offensive pressure from Squirrels coming at full force now. As Discman going to test the defense. It's going to be up to Zapper, who puts it behind Illusion, and the Squirrels take the first goal of Game 3.
Discman to Zapper. What an angle from Zapper. Actually sneaks it behind Illusion. You know, you can see Illusion's car. He was pre-turning, thinking it would have gone wide. But no, Zapper has it hugged the near post. Illusion was not ready for that. It's going to be an opening goal for the Squirrels. The Wolves are going to have to respond, or maybe they'll give up 6 goals again for the Squirrels. We'll have to wait and see. Illusion off the sidewall, almost had a great pass, not quite able to connect. Let's see what the Wolves can do with this possession. They might have just lost possession.
Wolves, they need to keep possession. They do great with like their pass plus possession. Discman almost finds another. We have the Blade. They need to find a way to shut down the Squirrels' offense and score, which they just did, as Illusion will take tie the game.
Blade Exotic trying to play it wide. not able to quite get back to that perfect placement of a shot. Had no boost to get to it either, so pedaling back as much as he could. It's going to tie us up one apiece. Discman with a kickoff win. Zapper trying to be right on it. Bumps in the midfield. Blade, does he have a shot? No, it's 50.
And it's going to be out to Skell. Air drill flip reset. The Wolves are very mechanical. Let's see if they can get some of those mechanics shining. The Squirrels have just been shutting them down so far. The game is still tied. Sway is going to try to get some, but it's going to clear it out to Black Exotic. Back to Zapper. Finds the shot. No. Blocked away by Skell. Going to be out to Illusion. Going to try to clear it out. It's going to be to Discman to Blade. Going to get it cleared out long. And now Discman's going to be on it. Pressure from Squirrels coming in at full force. As Skell's going to try to get a redirect. Makes it a little bit awkward for Squirrels, but Discman's going to be able to clear it back out to Illusion. Blade with a shot, but Illusion's going to make the save.
There we have ball bouncing middle. Zapper trying to get something going. Skell down middle. Blade for the shot. Actually back to Zapper. Zapper's going to try to center it again. Nobody there, though. The Squirrels are getting great centers. Great pressure onto the Squirrels team. They just need to capitalize eventually. Time to do it. That's how they need. Discman. The misplay by the Wolves allows him to get a goal.
Yeah, and Switya disconnected for a brief period of time there, and thankfully the Squirrels were able to capitalize on that, and also just a little bit of a misplay coming up from the Wolves.
Misplay, misread. It's kind of hard a ball trajectory to read. This Discman trying to center it again. Skell there. Running over Blade. Will he get to the shot angle? He will. We're tied again, 2-2.
What a great read from Skell. What a great play. Just passes it past one and gets a quick flick over the third man and just looked to dive in too soon. And Skell will tie it up for the Wolves.
Skell ties it up. We got 2 minutes to go. Back to the tie ball game. Not a blowout like the first two games. So it will come down to the wire to pass over to Skell. Maybe back to Illusion. No, he's going to put it into the corner. Zapper and Blade on the ball. Blade trying to clear it out. Switz there to challenge. Zapper might have an angle here to double. Nobody's in net. What a shot by Zapper.
Nice open net shot from Zapper. The Wolves defense just caught out too far. Demo deleted and overcommitted, and Zapper will take advantage of that.
Zapper takes advantage. I know pressure is probably getting to both of these teams. It's about who succeeds, who strides in pressure. Discman with the kickoff goal, getting an insurance for the Squirrels.
Great insurance goal for the Squirrels here, as just the nice cheat up from Discman gets it right away. The hard cheat coming in clutch for the Squirrels.
Squirrels now, all they have to do is survive for about 2 minutes. Don't allow 2 goals to go in. They will move on to maybe a series lead. Though, Wolves, they can attack quickly. Zapper, though, trying to find an angle, can't quite get it. Minute 30 to go. Swit on his top of his car. That's a clear and a half. Discman, great save with Zapper.
Great save coming out from the Squirrels. Can they keep it going? Zapper, left of an open net, can't get there in time. Yes, bounces it off the top, and Zapper will get another open net off of yet another Wolves overcommit.
Another Wolves overcommit. Zapper finds that net. He's been all over the field for the Squirrels tonight. He is a first-round draft pick for a reason. Discman, 50 out. Zapper's there. Maybe another shot opportunity. Discman trying to get there. Blade Exotic. Shot on. That's a 6th goal. We have a 6-goal game again. I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting that. It was close in the first half, but the Squirrels look to run away, and the Wolves just look panicky, like they want to do something insane, but they just keep overcommitting or just look kind of weak right now, Frog.
They do look like they're struggling. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they're not warmed up. Now it's 11 o'clock. Skell, though, trying to get a flip set in the air. It's going to be bounced in the midfield. Illusion, redirect. What's Swit going to do? Get involved in this play. Swit, no pinch middle. This will be a clear for Zapper. 7th goal on the look. Skell gets the save. I mean, close call for the Wolves. I'm sure they're just trying to get out of this game. Try to get to the next match. Swit, though, trying to score. Very good redirect save.
Yeah, Squirrels have been having some pretty nice saves here so far in this game, but Illusion trying to get a goal, probably one for the road. We can't quite find it. Squirrels defense just standing strong here as it looks to go the other way. Can switching it back in time. They can. This man looks for double. Can't quite find it. Over to Zapper who pings it high. And Wolves have a chance to maybe get a goal for a road here. A psycho attempt, but misses.
Ball will eventually land on the ground. It's going to be a 7th goal for the Squirrels. They're just running up the clock. It's going to be a secured victory. They go 2-1 in the series. No timeout for sure. I'm sure the Wolves aren't that worried yet. But it could be brewing here to use it. What do the Wolves need to change in order to get back? I mean, they've lost both games by 4+ goals.
I mean, I think the Wolves just got to stop overcommitting. They just got to go back to their roots defensively. They can't. They're trying to go for too much, I think. I think they're just trying to do too much because they have the capability to do a lot of high-mech things, which I see them trying to go for just not being able to find it. The Squirrels are doing a decent job at shutting them down.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And it looks like I'm going to reset the server here real quick and get back to the action as soon as possible here.
Yes, the server reset definitely wanted by the players. We'll get that up and running. And I mean, it just seems to be whoever gets that lead just has like all the confidence in the world, and they get the job done. Compared to previous series where it's like been 1 goal, and the first goal really mattered. It really just matters who takes the lead here. So we head in to game 4. We'll have to see how it goes. Wolves are ready. Squirrels are ready. Let's get into this action here on Estadio Vita. So we head in. Game 4. Squirrels looking to bring up 3. Wolves looking to tie the series.
Yep, Squirrels looking to go up match point. The Wolves trying to divide that, trying to tie the series. This way will get a nice offensive start as Discman will be on the ball, trying to get it out center, out to Blade. Exotic, a little bit of a double commit. Is it going to matter? Yes, Skell's going to be able to get the block out. Skell's now down the other way on the counter track, but miss flips. Still able to find something out to Illusion's going to flick it up. Squirrels defense a bit awkward right now, but still able to stay strong.
Swit, trying to get something going. Zapper takes him in the corner. All 3 Wolves in the Squirrels corner for no apparent reason. Skell in the back, we're trying to soft touch it down. This man's going to be there to disrupt. Illusion might have a 50 onto Blade. Blade's just going to clear it away. Swit bringing it to the corner. Gets a flip. Trying to clear it out. Maybe you see someone centered. No. Zapper's just going to take the ball up in the sky. Only 1 touch. Nothing much to do with it. We're still waiting for this first goal here. A minute in. It's all going to depend. This could be a difference maker.
Yeah, Cody definitely did the first goal. All important. Typically, we've seen recently, whoever scores first goal typically walks away with the game here. So very important to get that strike first. As Skell's going to try to do it, but gets blocked out. Illusion now for a pass, but Skell gets another touch. Teammate wasn't expecting that. Now it's down the other end. Zapper trying to look for a bump. Can't quite find it. It's going to be over to Discman. Passes it mid to Blade, who gets a 50. Zapper's going to turn on it. But a little bit dangerous, but Discman's going to come back to Zapper, and it's going to go to the Squirrels side.
Zapper, good touch, can't quite do it. It's going to land into Blade's hands. 50 out middle, or one of the Wolves up for the shot. No, both Squirrels are there for defensive touch. It's going to land right back into the hands of Zapper. The touch he wants as it pops high in the sky. Skell going to take possession for himself. Gets a flip. Tries to get a double flip reset. No, can't get it saved. Swit keeping possession. Pressure for the Wolves. Pass Zapper. Discman's there, though. I mean, it's back and forth with who has the pressure.
Back and forth with a shot on, just denied, gets a demo. Lucian's going to keep it in. Suelia's going to be ready to bounce on the ball as Blade Exotic's going to clear it out. Going to be to Skell, though. This man's going to try to get the ball out of their side. That's going to be up. Probably a nice pass mid. Suelia's going to try to clear it out. It's going to be to Skell. They're trying to get a pinch, but it's going to be saved away by Zapper, but made one of the teammates go. It's going to be awkward out in front, and Discman get a touch, and Suelia will get the first goal.
Took half the game for 1 goal to be scored when we've been seeing 8 goals a game. Now Swit just gets a roller. Discman not quite in the position to get the clear. Does his best, but it just gets an own goal in. Would have been a goal if he wasn't there, so he did his best. Wolves up 1-0 here. Gonna take this game. Blade, though, looking to counter quickly in the air. Looking for a dunk. No, Illusion's up for the defense. Over Zapper. Zapper gets a 50.
Good 50. The Squirrels was double committing right here. We're starting to get a little panicky here, especially on defense, as another double commit comes out from them. And the Squirrels just looking a little more panicky than they were, especially because this game is just a lot closer than the games past. But Zapper has a great shot, but denied by Illusion. What a save coming out from the Wolves. But Blade Exotic still going to stay on it. As nice shot out mid, but gets cleared away by Swit.
Zapper trying to get something centered. It's going to be Discman's ball. Put back to the center. Is Blade there? No, it's going to be Skell. It's going to bounce middle. Again, looking for the shot. Great save by Zapper. Ball off the ceiling. Nobody's up in the air quite yet. Discman trying to touch it over to Blade. Blade might have found the angle. Sweat wasn't reading a different touch. Can't quite get back to the ball. What a shot.
What a good shot from Blade. Puts it right over Sweat, who wasn't quite expecting that angle. Caught a little bit out too far forward. And that's going to be a goal to tie the game for Squirrels.
Sweat, he had an almost perfect recovery. Get back to that ball. And now it's a kickoff goal for Zapper. All of a sudden, the Wolves' 1-0 lead turns down to 1-goal deficit.
Yeah, and the Squirrels change it up just like that. Right off kickoff again. The Squirrels making magic on their kickoffs, and they take the lead.
Skell up in the air. Looking for a double tap. Can't quite find it. Illusion's there. Illusion finds the net. 2-2. Skell Illusion connection is the carry of the Wolves team. Look at that double attempt. Just perfect setup for Illusion. Zapper can't quite get the goal.
Absolutely nice setup. Great pass. What a shot from Illusion here. Now the game is tied 2-2. Let's see who's going to break the deadlock first. Illusion's going to be on the ball. Zapper's going to try to clear away, but he misses. Misreads it, but seems a little awkward, but Discman's going to try to get to clear out. Skell's going to try to keep the offense going. Wolves have a dangerous offense. Illusion's going to try to get it. Makes the ball awkward, and the net's open for Zapper. And the Squirrels will take the go-ahead goal.
The missed touch by Illusion. Swit thought he had that off the respawn. Not quite. As the ball finds the net for the Squirrels. They're going to take this lead up 3-2. They got a minute remaining. Maybe finding themselves on match point here shortly. Ball's a floater. Zapper, possible kickoff goal. Swit gets back in time. Illusion. See Skell on the other side. He does not quite. Looking for a ground pinch. Not there. This man gets the clear out. Ball's going to look for a clear. Wolves are running out of time. They need to find something here. Here's Illusion in the air. Has a flip. Does he get it under one? Can't quite get the second touch.
Insane look out from the Wolves. As their mechanics are finally starting to get warmed up, as Skell will get the double tap to tie the game. Game number 4 looking close.
Skell gets the solo play double tap past all 3 defenders. They weren't quite expecting that. You know, you'd think of a bigger pass to a teammate, not just a tight solo play. And then that Wolves tied up 3-3. We've got 30 seconds to go. We might be seeing an overtime here. Maybe a kickoff goal if Swit can get to that. Blade with the save. Great save. Disc trying to pressure the ball. Illusion's going to have some time with it. Musty up to Skell in the midfield. They're not going to commit for that. There's Swit, though. This man has to make this save. He does. Wolves have a lot of pressure on the Squirrels team. They're going to convert eventually. No, it's wide from Swit. Squirrels may have lucked out there. It's Blade, though. It's the clear. No boost for anyone on the Squirrels. They're going to have to find some luck.
Squirrels finally able to get some boost off the ball, but Switty is up for it. 6 seconds left. It gets cleared away by Discman. 3 seconds. We're going to see some heroics here. As the ball's going to get cleared out, Discman's going to shut it to the ground, but Zapper decides to keep it alive. Is that the right decision? Yeah, it seems like if Lake Exotic's going to be up, but Switty is going to push it to the ground. We have overtime in Game 4.
It's overtime here. Wolves are really trying to win this one. Zapper might have had a kickoff goal. It almost found net. Slightly off, though. Blade Exotic is going to be able to get back to it. Illusion has an open net. He hits it wide. Zapper beyond the ball. This man's actually there as well. Nobody back for the Wolves, it seems. Skell trying to get a bump on. Swit's there finally. He has a dribble out. Not much boost. Going to try to find a teammate. He does find it. Zapper up for the save. Bump on to Discman. Discman just recovers in time. Illusion fakes. Could cost them. Ball's going to roll slowly. 30 seconds in already. Lots of shots going in for the Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves putting on the defensive pressure strong here in overtime. You got to make sure not to overcommit as the Squirrels will try to get some offensive going as Discman will put it in for the Squirrels, and Squirrels take game number 4.
Beautiful boost grab and pass from Blade straight into the hands of Discman. Wolves had nobody back as the Squirrels just found the gap in the rotation. Skell was right there, just not quite there soon enough. Squirrels take it up. They're 3-1. We're on to match point. 500 apiece for everyone on the Squirrels. They're sharing the love equally. Zapper, another MVP. 5 shots again. We're going to see, do the Wolves call timeout or do they let it roll again?
I mean, it's a close game, but you're down match point. I think they should call it. And these teams just not been calling times out. Sometimes it works for them. I mean, they do what they need to do, but the timeout would be massive. They need to discuss some issues, especially on defense and overcommitting. They all want to be in those high plays of doing a bunch of mechanics, but they keep on getting scored on by counterattacks or just being out of position. They got to find a way just to stay in position and make their offense shine.
They're talking it over, taking the whole minute between matches. I mean, they outshot the Squirrels there. They had 12 shots compared to 8 from the Squirrels. 1 goal separated that game. It was the overtime goal. See how they continue this one into game number 5 if they're going to take the series. Or maybe the result's going to end up like the Sharks. They're going to lose the last 3 games in a row and losing game 7.
That might happen. Anything is possible here as we get on to game number 5. Squirrels up, match point. They win, they move on. If the Wolves lose, they will not be out yet. This is the upper bracket. They still have 2 lives, but it would be nice to keep those 2 lives.
Yes, winner of the series is a guaranteed top 3. We will guaranteed see them on Sunday, Championship Sunday, that is. Loser will have to fight through at least 2 matches on Saturday to get into that Championship Sunday matchups. Have to wait and see though. Again, probably going to come down to these early goals. It also can come down to the last goal in overtime. It all depends. Illusion has a flip. Just trying to keep possession of it. Discman flips out of the way. Zapper gets back just in time. A little awkwardness, scary moments for Squirrels there. Wolves though, their pressure has been a lot in the last probably like 5 minutes of the series. Started this game and the last game. It's just they've been all over the Squirrels half. Just not able to convert any goals. Swit gonna bang downfield. We'll see if it's on target. One on backwards. Zapper gets the save.
Yeah, Wolves' offense has been looking real strong as Skull gets a nice chance, but the defense coming out from Squirrels has been superb here, keeping the Wolves' attacks in bay as Zapper is going to try to find something on attack, try to get a pass to Blade. Can't quite find it. Ball's going to bounce back, but it's going to be out to Discman. This man's going to probably try to pass it out mid. Can't quite find anything. Slightly awkward for Skull. And it's going to continue to be attacked for Zapper. Down to Blade. Back to Zapper. Can't quite find it. It's saved out. Discman's going to play it back. And Illusion should be able to get a nice clear.
Illusion with the dribble looking for his teammate. Skell. 2 Squirrels up to save that one. Zapper roll into his hands. Swiss is going to be there for the touch. It's going to be a pop though. Is Blade going to be there? No, he's going to play patient. So he knows it's going to get banged over his head. He gets the touch on it into the corner. Skell there. Puts his center. Anyone there for the Wolves to score it. Switch trying to keep pressure on it. Anything they can do. The Wolves want to get these goals going. Blade. 50's it. It's by center. It's going to be a ball for Discman. No boost. It's a dream. It's going to keep it into the corner. Skell. Soft touch. Zapper playing patient. Plays the 50. A little awkward here. This is going to be banged out by Illusion. I mean, it definitely seems like the gameplay has slowed down. They're trying to play more consistent both sides of the ball.
Yeah. And Skull's going to try to take the open shot and will score it. Zapper's having a bit of issues with the game. And the Wolves will take the first goal of game number 5.
Skell finding the net. Wolves, they took the first goal last game and still ended up losing in overtime. All depends how the Squirrels respond. That's what Rocket League is about. That's over to Discman on the wall. He doesn't quite get the read. Zapper's going to have to cut that one in. Skell, he might have another shot. It's going to be bouncing middle. Illusion's there for the goal. Wolves up 2.
Yeah, Wolves' offensive pressure has been really strong. Finally being able to break through the Squirrels' defense as just a misplay will cause Illusion to get the goal here, and the Wolves up 2-0 in Game 5.
kickoff win. Discman. Back into Zapper. Might be all a little awkward. Free shot for Swit. He's going to fake it. Illusion. Saved by Zapper.
What a save from Zapper, right into the car, right place, right time for Zapper as Blade's going to try to get something. Squirrels need a goal here soon, and maybe they can find it. Blade gets the shot on target, and Squirrels will find their first goal of the game.
Blade off the sidewall. He gets it just over Skell. Skell doesn't actually get the read he was thinking he did on that bounce. I mean, open net. Squirrels down 1 here. Wolves trying to secure this victory as they have their backs against the wall. They want to get that upper final appearance. Zapper with a great kickoff win. Swit's going to be able to take possession in his own corner. Got 2 minutes remaining here in Game 5. That's going to be centered. Blade's up already for the read. What a read.
What a read from Blade, just managing to be already right up for it. Gets the pass mid. Blade just instantly jumps, beats out 2 defenders. Insane read from Blade, and the Squirrels tie it up.
Here we have another kickoff. Illusion with the win. Zapper, though, might have found the net. It's going to be popped up high. Swit doesn't have the read. Skell going to go for it. Trying to get a shot on Discman with the save. We're under 2 minutes to play, and we're tied again. So many ties in this series after a wonky start in the first 3 games. Zapper trying to find something middle. Skell's going to be there. Cleared out towards Discman. No, not much of a shot. Zapper, what a redirect!
The Squirrels' offense is looking strong. Zapper with an insane redirect pass from Discman. Zapper's just there, and the Wolves just caught right off guard.
Right off guard, indeed. The Squirrels have found a way to get this lead back. Skell pops it high. Wolves is falling back down into them. Illusion backflips. Blade's going to be up in the air. Does he have a flip? Does he have the finish? No, he can't find top corner of the net. I mean, banged over Zapper's head. He's a little bit awkward. Illusion playing it slow. Nice flick. I mean, I like the change of speed there. Slow it down for a second and then speed up with a fast flick. Look at that play.
Very smart from Illusion to slow it down, confuse Zapper out a little bit, and Illusion will tie up the game.
Down a minute and a half remaining. We're tied again. We may see another 3-3 overtime. Swit, he's going to have a chance with the ball. We haven't called his name much this game. It's really been Illusion and Skell that we've been seeing, but he's existing. He's on the field. He's making plays when he's called upon. Illusion, touch, Blade there. It's saved. Skell trying to dive in. That's past to Zapper. Zapper's a little bit of boost. Swit there. May get in the action. Another bang. We're playing a little bit of ping pong in the Squirrels' corner. Zapper miss. His teammate is back. That would have been an unfortunate way to go down.
Would have been, but they keep Rebs alive for now, but Illusion off the ceiling, and Zapper gets the save. Skell's going to try to continue an offensive attack. Doomsy can't quite get it. Illusion now with a free shot, open net, and the Wolves will get the go-ahead goal in game 5.
Yeah, just nobody was back. Zapper turned upfield instead of covering the net. Discman also trying to play where the ball was landing. Nobody in net. Wolves find the opening. 44 seconds to go. Wolves have found the lead again after the Squirrels went on that 3-goal run. Zapper with the touch. Sidewall. Discman looking to shoot. Will he find the net? Illusion gets the save.
Yeah, Squirrels need something here quick. They want a chance to take this game, and Discman may try to get something on him. He can't quite find it. Illusion's already up, but can't quite get the read. It's going to be out to Zapper. Zapper going to try to play it slow. Plays it slow. It's going to be on backward. Now it's awkward. Pass back out. And Blade will tie the game with 22 seconds left.
I don't know how you think to pass it there, but what a pass from Zapper to get the ball back out, and Blade to be there to get the ball into the net. It's 4-4 here. We're getting quite the series going on. Each game is an intense game of its own. Well, Illusion now might have an opportunity. This man's awkward. Swit, y'all! Off the neck of Illusion, finds the back of the net. The speed on that.
Insane speed at 132 kilometers an hour. Yours 82 miles an hour. You're not saving that one.
The timing for Illusion to jump there to get the redirect. Squirrels were not expecting that one. Now they have to find a quick one. Discman may have had the opportunity. It was a little bit wide. Under 10 seconds remaining. Zapper, maybe he found the shot. It's going to be popped high. They're going to have to keep this ball up in the air if the Squirrels will want a chance to take the victory. Otherwise, we'll head to Game 6. And Zapper, he was there. The ball was gifted to him in front of the net.
0 seconds for Zapper to tie the game. Squirrels want it, and they want it bad. Oh my goodness, we have overtime.
Overtime, 2 games in a row. This time, Game 5, upper final on the line if the Squirrels win. Life lost on the line if the Wolves lose this. Otherwise, we'll go to Game 6 if the Wolves win. Blade looking for a shot. Illusion's going to be on the backboard. This man trying to get some confidence into his team. Trying to get something on the backboard. Swit a little awkward. It's a touch on it, though. Quickly loses it. Blade looking for a ceiling pinch. It's going to be center. Is anyone there? Zapper! Saved by the Wolves. This man trying to get something. Zapper trying to cause chaos on the backboard. Clear away from Illusion. 30 seconds down.
Yeah, and Zapper, nice shot from Will Skills. Going to try to find something. Can't quite find it off a redirect. Cannot there. Zapper's going to be able to collect it. Try to send it up mid, but it's going to be denied by Illusion. But Blade's going to try to clear it away. But Sweet is going to bang it right back as Discman's going to try to bid on it still. Tries to go up, trying to get the pass mid. Can't quite find it. Zapper's going to try to bring it down the other end. Try to look for a pass. Ball out mid. Has one to beat. Can't quite find it. Ball trying to dangerous, but all the Squirrels are in the same corner. Skill's a bit awkward. The defense is a bit awkward, but they managed to find a way.
Skill, no boost. Gonna drop in the middle. Illusion's there for the bang. Will that find the top crossbar of the net? No, Zapper gets up for the save. Illusion trying again to get a center. It's gonna fall down. Discman clears it off the backward. Blade already up looking for that read. Can't quite get there though. It's gonna be a counter pop. Nobody want to go up for that. Finally, Discman goes. It's centered. Illusion. Where did Swit go?
Swit has been having some issues, but Zapper now is a great chance for Squirrel. Swit is back in. It's going to be out to Blade. Discman trying to get something, but out to Swit, but gets an awkward touch. Discman should be able to get the save, and he does. Blade Exotic's going to get a clear out. It's going to be as far as Skell. Wolves' attack still going as Wolves still try to find something. It's going to be off ceiling. Can't quite find it. Swit is going to be on top. One more. Illusion double demo, and the Wolves are going to take Game 5.
Demos from Swit coming in clutch, getting Blade and Zapper. Wolves ask for a tech pause. They're gonna take that game though, and oh my goodness, what a performance! 11 shots, 11. 11. Scoreboard only says 8 for Illusion. The in-game score bug said 11. Illusion 4 goals. Finds the winning goal for the Wolves there. We're going to head to Game 6 after this tech pause. Both teams starting to fight for this.
Yeah, Illusion with 5 goals that game. 11 shots, 2 saves. Absolute insanity out from Illusion. Zapper trying to put in the work. Very close game. And Discord might be crashing. Oh.
Yeah, we'll see how this tech pause goes. I mean, just overall, the gameplay there, that overtime, I was thinking it was gonna go way longer than it did. Double demo from Swit was insane. We'll take a quick pause here till they get the VC figured out. I mean, just overall, a great performance.
What an insane double demo from the Wolves. That is what they're capable of. They have to force a Game 7 to be able to take the series. Still down match point. If the Squirrels win this, they move on. If the Wolves lose, they still have another life left, but they're down in the lower bracket.
Skell, the bang. It's going to be Blade all alone in the backfield. Let's get a touch to the corner. To the middle, Zapper, bang. Illusion's there to connect. He's going to go for a dribble of his own. Blade trying to challenge. He brings it low. Illusion! Shot on. Good save by Discman and the Squirrels. Skell, pinch out. Trying to follow that up. So he's straight in the hands of Blade Exotic. I mean, we're just here on Neo Tokyo. Looking to see who's going to score first goal. It's taken a little while in the previous 2 games for someone to score. But then once the scoring starts, it can't stop.
Yeah, once the scoring starts, the floodgates have opened. As Discman's going to try to get a pass up on, but Sway is up. Sway is still up, maybe going to try to find a read. Can't quite get it. It's going to be on Blade Exotic. Zapper's going to be able to get a clear out up to Disman, but Skell gets there first. Coming back to Swit, who's going to try to get the double read. Going to be out to a teammate, but blocked out by Blade Exotic.
Blade trying to 50 Skell. He's going to 50 Illusion. Zapper almost there. It's going to be over Discman's head. He's going to have to get back in time. He has no boost on the backboard. Illusion has full boost. Swit's going to find the shot just in front of the nose of Discman. It's going to be a 1-0 lead for the Wolves.
What a great play from the Wolves. Stealing that boost, getting that crucial boost steal. And the demo's coming out for the Wolves as well. No one's back, and Sway is able to take the first goal.
Ball just going to be in the corner. Nobody on it. Sway with the bang. Another bang. Swit has possession. Disman waiting for it. He's trying to get a center Skell. Bang away. Blade keeps the ball in play. Switya can't quite get a great clear. It's going to be straight to Skell, though. He can make a flick here. It's Disman there for the save. Looking for a pass down to Zapper. Not quite going to go. Illusion has a dribble. Blade's awkward. Does he have the finish? No. Great save by Blade Exotic. Finish from his teammate Switya. Second goal.
Great positioning from Switya. You know, Illusion gets the shot blocked, barely looks out, but Switty is there for the easy follow-up and scores the second goal for the Wolves.
Second goal for the Wolves. We may be seeing a similar story to what we just saw earlier tonight. Skell tries to get a touchdown. Zapper not quite there. Illusion, pinch middle. This man gonna play patient. That's straight to Swit. Swit pops it up high. Zapper, we're looking for the bang. This man will have the read. Skell's going to get the beat. Zapper, shot. Blade, maybe a finish. Not quite. It's going to be more opportunities, though, here to come for the Squirrels. 2 on the backboard. Swit drops down. Coverage. Zapper heads it back to the backboard. Skell's going to get a great touch. Blade's there to respond. A little soft touch, though. Not what the Squirrels necessarily want. Bang away. The Wolves have been seeming to play bang ball. The Squirrels have been trying to keep possession. It seems like the Wolves' strategy is working out better.
Wolves creating more offensive pressure, and it's really confusing the Squirrels a little bit. The Squirrels need to find something on offense here. If they don't want to go to Game 7, Sweet is going to get a nice clear out. It's going to be over to Blade. Blade trying to pass it mid, get something going, but a weak touch. It's going to make a Wolves clear it out. Discman gets a little awkward, but still able to find the clear. Sweet is going to try to get something. Going to be out to Zapper with Discman waiting in support. Can't quite find it. Blade's going to try to get a nice 50. Can't quite find it. And Zapper should be able to get a clear out.
They are trying to get a clear out. The Wolves are just being relentless. Touch, down. Illusion, dunk, Swit, trying to get something going. It's just going to float as Zapper gets the clear away. This Wolves team are starving the Squirrels.
Wolves team starving the Squirrels, have all the offensive pressure right now. Squirrels need to get out of their own half, find some boost, and get some offense going. As Illusion trying to increase their score. Back to Skell, shot on target, off a post, double, not on. Switty with a follow-up, can't quite get it. Go back to Illusion, Switty cuts off his OT. It's going to be Black Exotic. Zapper looking for a bump, it's going to be 50'd out. Discman, there waiting. And Wolves have a slightly open net, but can the Squirrels get back in time? Yes, they can. Skell's going to not be able to quite find the net. Still dangerous, though. Going back and forth between these teams.
Back and forth is the way we've been going. Wolves trying to keep this pressure on. Squirrels just trying to escape, trying to find some goals. Can't do that quite yet. Skell with the redirect. Saved by this man. What the reaction. Now, Illusion puts it middle. Straight to Blade. Blade trying to get it upfield to Zapper. Zapper to Discman. Will it find the net? Already Swit pre-jumped in the air. Illusion clearing off the backward. We're under 30 seconds to go. We may be seeing a third Game 7 here tonight. Zapper gets the flick, trying to get something downfield. 2 defenders near post. Swit with the challenge.
Yeah, and if Squirrels don't want to go to the 7, they have to get something here and now. 10 seconds left, down 2. Looks like the Wolves are probably just going to bring away with it unless Squirrels can say something here. But clear from Illusion might do it. One more hit. And the Wolves are going to force Game 7.
Game 7, Swit showing up 2 huge goals for his team. 2 huge demos in game number 5 to open up the opportunity to even get to game 6. Now, we're heading to game 7. It's been in the Squirrels' favor all night long, but now it's an even playing ground. Whoever wins this next match will be moving on to top 3 upper semifinal, or upper final, excuse me, on Saturday. Others will be in the lowers for Saturday as well. I mean, both teams, they've been playing tremendous. I just think if we get some peak gameplay here, it's going to be a great conclusion to the series and the first night of Alpha Playoffs. We still have a whole another 4 hours tomorrow night of just the quarterfinals and winners and losers matches. And Saturday, we'll get into lower bracket and championship on Sunday. Here we go. Game 7. It's time to get underway.
Yes, third game 7 of the night. What a way to finish it off. Yeah, another game 7 here. As some kickoff shenanigans coming up from the Wolves. So it's going to go in favor of the Squirrels. Taking possession. First goal could be the difference maker here. As Switya is going to try to clear it up off backboard. He tries to just get a clear line. Is someone there waiting? Illusion's there waiting. Can they get to find Switya? But Zapper gets the decline. As this man's going to try to bang it out. Someone from the Squirrels there, light shot. Trying to get a bump, can't quite find it. And Zapper's going to be able to turn. No, this man's going to turn. And is going to try to flick over Skell. Can't quite find it. Skell should be able to get a nice touch out.
Blade shadowing, trying to get a 50. Skell's going to get a 50 in. Zapper with the clear away. Zapper's going to have to follow this one down the field. Swit trying to control it. Illusion will be there for the take. Never mind. Swit's going to keep it for himself. There's Illusion finally with the high touch. Blade's going to be up for the challenge. Down here, field. Shot from Zapper. It's going to be high. Maybe someone's going to be there. Discman's there. They find the net. What a save by Illusion. We're not going to have a goal just quite yet.
What a save by Illusion. But they still have to make more saves. Zapper's going to try to make some plays going, but Illusion's going to be able to collect. Try to slow play it. Take their time. Just slowly play it. Keep possession of the ball. They're playing the possession game quite well, but this man's going to steal it from him. Pass out mid. Anyone there? No. Zapper's going to be able to collect. Shot from Squirrels still going on. Illusion gets a clear out to Blade. Blade gets an awkward touch. Gets ready to get there. No. Ball bounces up high, and Skell's going to try to get a clear out. Can't quite find it. Going to be back over to Discman, who gets deflected by Illusion. Off the sway. Yeah, is that on? No, it's not. And Blade is going to be able to take it to the corner.
Skell trying to get something going. Discman's going to 50 that. Still in the Squirrels' corner. Blade shot down by Illusion. There's Zapper to follow up. Shot on by Swit. Nothing going. Discman gets the clear out. He's going to follow it down the field. Grab boost on the way. It's ready in the midfield. Illusion with the clear. Is Zapper back for the Squirrels? There's an open net. Swit tries to get the dunk. Zapper was able to get a save. Skell to the backboard. Nice read by the Squirrels team. They're trying to keep it out of their half. Both teams, that's what they're trying to do. They don't want pressure on them because they know if they concede, that could be the possible series-losing goal. Ball away. Discman looking for the redirect. Is that going to sneak it in? Illusion gets the read off the crossbar. Blade trying to sneak it in. It's going to hit the crossbar. 2 crossbars back-to-back for the Squirrels. Wolves have escaped.
Wolves have escaped for now. Now we're on the attack here. Back and forth, and Illusion will get the read and score the first goal in Game 7. And that could be it.
That could be the game-winning goal. Could be first of many goals for both teams here. All depends. Zapper. Not quite able to get it. Illusion going to be up in the air. Skell's on the left side waiting for a pass. Zapper's going to take that 50. Shot possibly by Illusion. It's going to be off Blade. The 50 out. He's going to follow that one up. Nobody's going to be on him. Possible shot. Zapper redirect. What a shot!
Oh my gosh, what a redirect from Zapper. Showing up big here in Game 7. What an insane redirect pass from Blade. Wolves just weren't expecting that. Oh my goodness.
Holy shot from Zapper to keep the Squirrels in it. We're back to a tie ball game. Possible kickoff goal. Skell can't find the net. Blade's going to get it in the corner. That's past Illusion. Skell trying to bring it back. Back pass for Swit. Is that going to be on target? No, Discman up in the air. Illusion looking for a shot. It's going to be 50. Still a floater. Skell going to take his time. Has plenty of boost. Gets bumped off of it. Swit looking for touch. Blade just gonna bang it down the other half. Discman pops it up, a little overcommit. Blade all alone, 0 boost. Illusion has a flip. Great cut by Discman. Minute and a half to go. We're heading in the final moments of this game. Zapper bang away. Skell puts his center. Is anyone gonna be there? Follow up. Wolves on very little boost. Squirrels maybe waiting for this opportunity. Swit, touch, keeps it in top corner. Great touch. I mean, don't really think that's going to be important, but that was crucial.
Very crucial indeed here as Wolves are having their chance to get blocked out by Blade. Skell trying to get something here. Squirrels a little bit awkward on defense. This could be something here. Disband a little awkward. Can't quite find a Swit yet for a shot. No goal, saved away. And it's going to be out to Discman, who's going to try to get the redirect attack. Can't quite find it. Shot down from the sky. Skell's going to try to get something here. Can't quite find it. Switya is going to try to bang across out to Discman. And Discman's going to try to clear back in. Fourth we go here in the final 45 seconds of this game.
Neither team, now it's maybe less about scoring and maybe more about not conceding. So you're basically in the overtime period here. Zapper keeps the offensive pressure. Discman back to Zapper. To Zapper for the net. 30 seconds to go. The Squirrels have found the lead with Zapper having 2 goals on the game.
Zapper, insane clutch moments. 30 seconds left. But Wolves, what you got in you? You have 30 seconds and you need another goal and you need it quick.
They definitely need it quick. Maybe we need a double demo out from Swit again. Illusion in his back corner. He's going to be able to get the big clear. Trying to 50 Discman. It's a floater. Skell, he's going to be there. He pops it up. 20 seconds remaining. They see this open shot. Is it going to get into the net? No, Zapper is back in time. 15 seconds. Swit trying to get centered. Shot. No, Blade Exotic's there. It's still centered. Discman down to Blade. They find the open net. The Squirrels may have done it.
Squirrels may have done it. 8 seconds left. 2 goals down. Blade Exotic. That could have been the dagger. And the Squirrels will go 3-1 with 8 seconds left in Game 7.
Unless the Wolves can pull off a miracle, the Squirrels have survived. They have done it. Almost getting brought down from a 3-1 lead. That will do it. The Squirrels will move in to your top 3, your upper final. They will play whoever wins the upper final tomorrow night on Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you all there. Wolves, they'll look to Saturday, early 7 or 8 p.m. They'll have to go through the losers bracket now. It's going to be a tough road, but they're a great team. That's 2 Game 7s they've had.
And the Squirrels hype train keeps chugging along as the Squirrels 7th seed, I'm pretty sure, taking down